Hello and welcome everybody. 818, 818. Ooh, love that number. It's funny that you guys show up. It's weird. You guys, your times show up in Pacific time and not in my time. So I find it just weird. But time is weird, weird. Anyways, so welcome everybody. Come on in. My name's Mary June Tracy. I'm a psychic medium, spiritual love of life coach, here to bring you the 411 of the cosmic highway and the shenanigans of the planets and how they are, or how maybe, are they influencing your life? Are they making things chaotic? As I laugh and I throw my head back and laugh. That's about how I feel. Is that I'm throwing my head back and I'm just laughing. How is this happening? So, with the cosmic, highways, what is going on with all the shenanigans? And the sun is directly across Chiron. So we have some real intensity about growth, about healing, about looking at our wounds intensely. And, with Chiron being there, because Chiron is the wounded healer. So there's a lot of woundedness that's happening right now. A few people asked me if I watched the debate, and I went, no, I was busy. I was doing a class last night. I was busy. And I had other things to do. And they said, well, it was a fucking train wreck. And I went, I said, I you know what? I wouldn't, what I said, a lot of things right now are a fucking train wreck. And today I'm going to call it an FI day. Today's an FI day. It is called, an FI is it's something that scholars have been looking at for a long time and for centuries, and they, really want to dive deep into it more, but sometimes the funding isn't there for them to study this energy of FI. And the FI day today is fuck it. And the FI day is fuck it. Yeah. So we have an FI day today of energy. And it's the last phases of the moon. The moon is in Pisces, but trying to make some sense out of it all, right? Trying to make sense of everything that's going on, because as we are coming into, the full moon, we're in the eve of a full moon in Aries. It is really illuminating. And for those who took my class last night on peeking into the cosmos of October, thank you for joining me. And I probably gave you a little bit of highlighting of what the energies are going to be coming into October. Because when you get to know what's happening, or you have an understanding of what's going on, it gives you that awareness and brings in that awareness. And the more awareness that you have, the better or the easier it is to handle, utilize, and work with. So, and it was something that I wasn't sure how I was going to present it or how I was going to go through it, but just explaining how things are really going to be coming full speed ahead. And today, it is just the match has been lit. This is like almost where you are going out and you are searching for something, and it's like you go outside and you're looking around, and then you're wondering, what am I searching for? What am I here for? What's going on? Is this, what? Huh? So this energy is coming in really, where people are going to be feeling a little out of alignment with it. People are going to be feeling just a little bit wonky. They might be feeling a little bit wonky with the energies today. But there is some elusiveness there for us. And it is sort of where, if you're ready to go on the edge of life, if you're ready to go on the edge of life and really go out there and work with this edginess, it's pretty cool, right? It's pretty good. And this is where you get onto that edge. And the edgy part is that expansion. It is that place of bringing in the expansion. It is the place where there is a yod with Venus and the moon. So it's not very long today. But it is where it's like, you know, because Venus is still in Leo and she loves Leo. She's not looking forward to going into Virgo at all. Because it's like, fuck it, I don't want to go. But it is this feeling of saying, let us step into what I need today to do, right? This is where step into my truth. This is where I need to step into my own beauty and do the the fuck it. It's like, oh shit, I ate a hot dog and ketchup went on my shirt. It's like, okay, I can rub it in and make it worse, or just, like, okay, well, not a whole hell of a lot I could do about it right now. I'm not taking my shirt off in the middle of the street. So fuck it. This is, life sometimes brings you shit. But with the shit, you can spread it and grow a fabulous garden. So this is coming into that elusiveness, into this energy of walking on the edge, walking on this, and that's what I see. It's just like this cliff part, and you're just walking along the edge. And my girlfriend's son, and if I can pull up a picture of Justin and show you what he does. So my girlfriend's son, and this is like the perfect image that I have of Justin, and what he does. And if I can pull up some of his crazy pictures. No, hang on, Justin. I just want to go into your page. I know. And what he does. And I've known Justin since he was a little boy, because he was raised with my kids. So hang on. So I'm going to pull up, and this is the image I'm getting for today. And I want to share this with you, because he does this, and as I show you it, so here he is. That's Justin there. He does this without any net underneath. And he's done this several times. And this is the energies I feel that are today. So that, and he does this quite often. He's a rock climber too. I'm putting a deposit on a puppy, pretty sure. And that's what, it's on a rope. It's over a valley, and he does, and that was the longest one he's done. And he's been that way since he was little. Like, this is Justin. We always knew that he does crazy things. He drives his mom crazy. But he rock climbs free. Like, he does free rock climbing, where he will scale the side of a mountain and just, it's like a little spider monkey, and going up. But that's the energies. Like, what Justin did is the energies. It's taking that chance and saying, yeah, I'm on a tightrope, but I am trusting my team to get to the other side. And I'm not going to look behind me at what was there. I'm not going to look behind me at everything that was. I can't. I'm not going to look behind me at whatever anybody has to say or what anybody has to do or what I have done in the past. This is a full moon coming in Aries that we have never experienced in our life. In anybody's life, in our mother's lives, in our father's lives, in our grandparents' lives. This energy is something we are experiencing for the first time. So we're stepping into this newness, into this renewal. How do you want to step into it? Yeah, Mars is, I mean, Scorpio Scorpio, we'll talk about him in a minute. But right now we have Saturn off of the square, going forward, being this old man saying, you know what, I don't give a shit what that warrior said. I need to go forward and expand what I need to do. And allowing myself, because Jupiter's going forward, and Jupiter's like he's starting to speed up. He wants out of there. It won't be out of there till December 21st. But they're moving in this motion of saying, yes, I want to step into this. I'm going to take and I'm going to walk this line that I have to walk. And it's edgy. And not a lot of people are going to take that leap of walking on that edgy line. They want to sit back. Well, I don't want to do that. I don't try, you know. But this is really stepping into that alignment of saying, you know what? My hand is in God's hands. My hands is in the angel's hands. And I know where I want to go because it is what it feels. This is what I'm being pulled to do. And doing it. And not sitting at the being a bystander and saying, I don't know, I think I'd rather watch and direct than get into the middle of it and really start to create. And that's where this is coming in with this full moon. There's heaviness to today. Huge heaviness that's coming in today. And we'll feel it. We may even see it around us. But it's how, it's like, okay, is this taking me backwards or is it moving me forward? Because if it's moving me forward, then whatever is back there is like, fuck it. I don't need that. I need that. And I'm going to break down and I'm going to be the ball buster and break it down to create that newness that I do want. So that means I have to, I'm going to watch my steps, how I go forward. How am I going to put my steps forward? I'm going to be conscious of what I am preparing for. Because October is going to be gnarly, man. Like, literally gnarly. And that debate that happened last night, now that, I just saw clips of it. I'm just like, holy, what a train wreck. These two old guys is like, wow. I'm just like, they want to be leaders of the nation of a huge nation. Wow. That's all I gotta say. It's just like, wow. There's just some crazy fucked up energy there. So the thing is that we got to look at and say, okay, I see that crazy. I ain't going there. I got my own, and that's where I'm going. And allowing myself to step forward into my past, into my pasture of what it is that I am bringing forth for my life. And some, I'm relieved not knowing, but you do feel it. You do. The thing is that you just, I think when you get more in tuned, you do feel it. I know a lot of people say, well, I don't feel anything. And it's like the next thing I know, well, they're angry. And I'm like, oh, you're not feeling it, but you just got angry or you feel sad. Staying positive, definitely. But it's also in staying positive that you don't ignore, because a lot of people, because I love Dana, I love her energy. A lot of people, when they say, when they're wanting to stay positive, they're ignoring their true feelings of what's going on. And that's where this energy is coming in. It's saying, do not deny how you are feeling. Do not push your feelings down and try and be, ha ha ha, life is great. Yeah, I'm happy. And you're feeling like, fuck, my life is horrible. And I don't feel good. Because if you don't, that's insanity. Jung explained that. It's not to say you're going down the rabbit hole, but when you give it and you witness it, when you witness something and you acknowledge something, you're like, yeah, this is a hard day. Or yeah, you know what? I'm feeling the heaviness. Then we can do the transformation and change. Because this is where a lot of people, they will hide their truth of their feelings. They will hide that frustration, right? Or their sadness or whatever is going on. And always, it's wonderful. I think it's great that people put on a fabulous, to look good. But it's also addressing the truth of who you are, because that's where mental illness comes in. That's where depression comes in. That's where alcoholism comes in. That's where drug addiction comes in. That's where Neptune takes you down, and really brings you in. But when you acknowledge it and you say, hey, you know what? I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with it, but it's really crappy. I'm going to call in my angels. I need some help here. I need some help. I'm going to give it up to the Holy Spirit and ask for inner peace and a miracle. It might be that, that today's going to be a little bit of a struggle today. Maybe I need to call somebody. Hey, hey, buddy, I'm having a fucked up day today. And I just need to vent. I need to talk. Right? Or I just need to go and sit in nature and just, or go in your car and cry. This is where you got to come into the truth. Exactly, Candace. To pretend to be, and that's why this energy will hit people on the side of the head to say, wake the fuck up, because you're not listening. This energy, when I say it's harsh, is like, it's harsh. That means that we're going to see, and we might even feel like energies coming forward that we are, you're making me sad, that you don't want to deal with. Or we're going to see, like that debate last night. That was like, just the clips I saw were just like, oh my fucking God. These are two adult men who have billions of dollars acting like two 14-year-olds in a high school debate. And one doesn't even know the goddamn rules. You're just like, what the fuck? Really? So this is really taking that time to look around. Take that time to really, to acknowledge. Because anybody who tells me that they're going to get through August feeling peachy keen and life is just a bowl of cherries and not even having the pits in it, I'm going to call bullshit. Because I can tell you, if you felt the energies in March and April and thought they were gnarly, this is times 100 that we're going to enter into. So this October, yeah, not August. August was crap. If you are saying that, oh yeah, I didn't feel, this year has been hunky. Maybe your year has been. I mean, I'm not saying that everybody's year has been fucked up. Somebody, there's a lot of people when energies are like this, they do very well. Things go well for them, and then when everybody else is doing fine, they're feeling like crap. It's just all depending on their chart. But not to have an understanding of what's going on, right? So this is stepping into it. And then with that moon coming up, that full moon, and then the new moon has some really gnarly aspects to it. So it's going to bring some things in. And we're passing where, Mars is very close to the Earth right now. So it's really bringing in some crazy energies in that for people. And with the new energies a week ago needs to stay with me. Yeah, definitely. Like I mean, I know for myself, I'm doing pretty good. I'm really liking the energies. I'm doing some new things. I mean, things are going, but it is allowing ourselves to continue to do our prayers, to do our meditations, to do, what it is that we want to still create onto. And still create something that is bringing in the prosperity and abundance into your life and the health and the welfare. So this is, a time of saying, okay, if I'm not doing well, how can I change it? If there are things that aren't going well, how can I change? What can I do to adjust it? Because it's highly uncomfortable. So what can you do to create so you can move from the highly uncomfortable into comfortable? Right? And that's it. Staying present, being present every single day. How are you going to create like a better diet? Like diet keeps coming in for a lot of people. How are you going to create a better diet for yourself or better eating habits? Winter's coming. How are you going to keep yourself active? So this is where this energy is coming in and saying, okay, what kind of adjustments are you going to make in order to keep going and not fall back? It's like for me in keep going on my journey for a healthier life and weight loss. It's like watching what I eat, being conscious in what I eat, but enjoying it. Writing, doing my, stepping back into my things that I love to do, making oils and conjuring, and those things, they light me up. I love them. So it's like when I stepped into Michael's and there was this aisle and it had what stuff was on there? Jane Davenport, all her paints and everything were in this one area, and I was just like, what? I love this. It just lit me up. Inside of me, I started to vibrate. I went, whoa, why am I vibrating so much? Because I don't consider myself a painter. I consider myself a crafter. But it was like, wow. And then that Christmas, my kids bought me a multimedia book to color in and draw in and do things in. So I could feel it lit me up. And it allowed me to open up to starting to have fun and create and do things, right? So that's where the energies are saying, what lights you up? Yeah, the full moon in Aries is going to be a fuck it moon. It's going to be intense. It's going to bring in some real wacky energy. And we're going to see it around. We're going to see people, being maybe driving weird, people being rude in the grocery stores. We're going to find, some crazy news coming up about people. That's okay. But we got to stay in our vibes and where we need to go. That's where the energies are coming in. So the full moon is tomorrow. My full moon mini readings are, if you want to order one, it's $30. So you can order one. for a full moon mini reading. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. So there's things like that that's coming up for me. I have, so you got to let me know, because I can't do 100. Okay, I don't have time to do that, but I limited the space. I have limited space for my for tomorrow morning. We start the full moon meditation from full moon to full moon. So if you are wanting to join me, and this meditation is for joy, it is to bring in joy and love and beauty into our lives. So see you, Dana. Have a fabulous day. Sending you out so much love and light and showering you with beauty all day. So we have that's coming up. The full moon meditation, full moon mini readings are coming up. And we also have, if you want to order the Libra workbook or the Aries workbook, or both of them are $15 or $10. So you can do that. You can order those. You can order them on the Guru Mama. Let me know, and I'll send out the PDF to you ASAP. We also have November 1st, and I have maybe 4 spots left for November 1st. So, and that is meeting your ancestors, and it's a Sunday evening. We're going to be doing it. So if you would want to join me on the Sunday evening, let me know. Ghost walks are coming up starting next weekend with Blessed Circle. So you can, spots are going quickly. So if you want to come in for a ghost walk with me at Blessed Circle, so those are coming up on Friday evenings. So we have those happening, and yeah, so much. They're going to send you out with some cool ass vibes and some beautiful energy, so that you guys can step into this cosmic walk that we're on. That is pretty damn cool. So may the Lord and the Lady watch over and bless you, and all that you say, and all that you be, and all that you do. Blessed be everybody, and have a great day. Blessings. Bye-bye.